The Chicago Bears win on Thursday Night Football, beating the Carolina Panthers by a final score of 16-13. So let's talk about it, people. What is going on? Y'all, Faiz Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, some NFL here to talk about the Chicago Bears. And the Bears pick up their third win of the season, and it wasn't pretty. This was the definition of an ugly win, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. You'll take it when you get it, and the Bears will take this win no matter how they got it. And so let's talk about this game. We'll start with the Bears offense, and it wasn't prolific by any means. Like I said, 16 points is nothing to write home about. Tyson Bagent, 160-plus passing yards, and DJ Moore, was the leading receiver with about 58, excuse me. So the offense was okay. Bagent, the biggest thing with him in this game was he was in that game manager mode of, hey, he's not going to, make a back-breaking turnover. He's not going to throw a pick, although there were some throws out there that could have been picked off. So early on, he was a little shaky, but he started to get his footing right, and he, tonight, looked like the better quarterback of the two between him and Bryce Young. And I'll get to Bryce Young here just in a second, and Bryce Young was terrible, all right? So going back to Bagent, again, he was serviceable. That's the best I can say. The best player on the Bears offense today was D'Onta Foreman, just pounding the rock with him, putting in his belly. He got us only touchdown today. So you'd love to see that against his former team. So D'Onta Foreman had a very solid game. Cole Kmet chipped in as well. And like I said, today, the Bears just did just enough to win. All right. The Bears defense, though, they are the real kind of, the winners here in terms of shouting them out. I mean, we just stomped Carolina. No offensive touchdowns. Zero. The only touchdown they had was a kickoff return in this game. So, no offensive touchdowns for the Panthers. And the fact of the matter is we are an elite run defense. Chuba Hubbard was stuffed all night. So was Miles Sanders. Like, the Bears' run defense is elite, folks. They are very good. All right. Now, let me just say this. All right. A win is a win, and I'll take it when I can get it. But boy, oh boy, does context matter, because the Carolina Panthers, and the record indicates it, they are terrible. 1-7, now dropped to 1-8. Bryce Young looks absolutely awful. I mean, there were some throws in this game where I'm just looking at it, and I'm thinking of Bryce, like, what are you doing, Bryce? Wobbly balls, just completely inaccurate, floating over receivers. Like, let me just say, like, the quarterbacking play that the Bears went up against was not elite by any stretch of the imagination. So, again, don't want to put a little, a damper on the Bears' win here, but the Panthers' offense was horrid. Bryce Young was horrid today. Absolutely awful, all right? Absolutely awful. I'm not sure how good he's going to be, man, and as far as his potential, I'm not sure, but as of right now, Bryce Young is not a good quarterback. I'm sorry, he just isn't. And that might be credit to the Bears defense, but there were some plays to be made out there. He didn't make them. All right, so, the Panthers, just terrible. And defensively, I mean, they were solid, better than their offense, because they held the Bears to 16 points. So, overall, an ugly game between two bad teams overall. And so it was basically the Bears coming out on top. They go to 3-7 now, and the Panthers fall to 1-8. Does help our draft position with the Panthers and also in the pick. But, yeah, no big takeaways from this game other than we just played a terrible Panthers team that we should beat, and we did beat, and Bryce Young looks horrid. So, let's see what happens here, people. But, yeah, the Bears defense, that was my sort of big takeaway, if you will. Pull out any takeaway in this one. The Bears' run defense is for real. They're elite, and the Bears defense showed up, and they were solid. So, let me know what you guys think, man. Leave a comment down below. Bears did win, so let's talk about it as always. Thank you for watching.